Hey guys, Livvy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today it's another grocery haul from Woolworths. I had it delivered this afternoon, so right as we came home, pretty much a couple of minutes later it was delivered, so perfect timing. I put the kids to bed, they've already had dinner. My husband and I haven't yet, but I'm gonna get this grocery tour done so that I can probably use some of this into tonight's dinner for us. Now, usually I spend about $200 on groceries. That includes things like cleaning products, nappies, just normal household items and things. But this week I was well under budget, which I'm super happy about. I probably bought some stuff here that I wouldn't usually buy, but I haven't been to Costco in a little bit. And the last time I went to Costco, it was pretty lackluster. I really didn't buy as much as I really like to buy. So I am trying to save up my money so that when February rolls around, I can do a really big haul, and I'm pretty sure my Costco price is going to be a couple $100s, so I really want to make sure that I have enough in the budget. And like everybody else, I am trying to pare back a lot on my grocery budget so that the money can be used in other areas. I have a mortgage and interest rates are rising, so trying to put my money into places that are a little bit more needed and cutting back in just important ways. So we're still eating, we're still doing really well, but this is kind of me trying to be more thoughtful about and more intentional about what I buy. Now you'll also see that there's not a heap of vegetables this time around. During the week I didn't film it, but I did end up going to a fruit and veg shop. I wanted to go to the markets, but they were not open, which is so weird because it's summer, it's peak produce time. So instead I went to a fruit and veg place. I picked up a bunch of stuff. I didn't show it because it was the morning and I had my kids with me, and that's just chaotic, but the kids are in bed tonight, so it's a perfect time for me to show you what I got. It seems like quite a bit, which is really good because last week I don't think I bought a huge amount of stuff. If I kind of had to describe this grocery haul, I would say it's snacks and meat. So this is kind of my little dairy, well, non-dairy cold item, I guess is the best way to say it. I've got the usual full cream milk. I only got one of them. Last week I bought two because I made yogurt. And yes, I made yogurt. It was very successful and I'm super happy with it. So next time I do it, now that I've got a little bit of confidence with it, I'll show you how to do that, which it was so easy. What I haven't made though is non-dairy yogurt. I don't actually know how to do that, but I would love to learn. And so I picked up this Chobani oat yogurt. It's for my husband. He's dairy-free. He'll enjoy that. That was something that we were kind of missing, was just some yogurt for him. Now, finally, if you've watched me for any length of time, you know that this dairy-free sour cream and this dairy-free thickened cream, that I love to buy it, but they never had it available on Woolworths online. Well, guess what? They finally did, and it was marked down. So not only could I get it online, but I got it for a really good price. So I picked up a sour cream and I picked up a thickened cream, which is great. Over here is just a couple of fruit and veg stuff that I picked up. I've picked up some raspberries. Berries are in season right now, and it is the best time of the year. We love berries, so this will disappear pretty quickly. I picked up some apples. My son really likes to have an apple. Super easy snack. And I picked up 4 punnets of strawberries. So that's about a kilo worth of strawberries. Don't judge me, it's prime time for strawberries. They are absolutely delicious and we've been enjoying them non-stop. I picked up some broccolini. This was a fresh special from Woolworths. I really like broccolini. I think it's just a delicious thing to add to any meal. And I picked up some corn. Now I picked up some paper towels. I haven't used paper towels in like maybe 6 months, but I decided, you know what, it's time to buy them. I had a few things that would be really helpful if I had paper towels, so I try to not use them. You know, try not to be relying on paper materials like that, once-off things, but I needed them this week. Now my usual bread order, if you've been around any time, you know that we really like the high-fiber, low-GI bread. If I don't buy this, I usually will buy wholemeal or something seeded. Now here starts most of my snacks that I have picked up. Back here, this was half price. I picked up the Ritz Cracker Bites, just a classic flavor. They're super, super delicious and they contain no milk, so everybody in the family can enjoy that. I also picked up this honey soy chicken. These are also a good brand. I'm pretty sure they don't have dairy too. Yeah, no, they don't have dairy, so it's a may contain. It's a perfect snack to shove into a lunchbox. I picked up these veggie chips, deli crisps, smoky barbecue flavor. I think this is a new one that they haven't had before, so thought I would give it a try. Dairy free again. I picked up 2 packs of this whole grain brown rice chips. So we don't really eat actually a lot of chips. If you've ever seen my grocery hauls, I don't really buy them. Personally, it's not something I enjoy, but it's also something I don't think we need a whole lot of. A lot of salt, a lot of just unnecessary things in our food. So I've done whole grain brown rice chips instead, dairy-free. I picked up 2 packs of them. They're not something I often get, but they're half price, and I know my husband will enjoy them. Now this is something that I always think is a fun filler. It's Thai coconut roll. I also picked up this Harvest Snap baked pea crisp. I picked up 2 bags of these. If you buy them online, they're a little bit cheaper. Now over here, technically not a snack, but it's just in that area. Just some traditional mayo. I like to keep this on hand because this sort of mayo is perfect when you're making a potato salad or a pasta salad. I needed more caster sugar, and right now I am making the switch to organic caster sugar. Now moving over to the front here, I have picked up 2 packs of salted pretzel twists. I made the mistake of only doing, I think, 1 last week. It was gone pretty much instantly. The moment these are open, they just seem to hone in on that and just devour them. So I picked up 2 packs, hoping that maybe this will make me through the week. My husband's not a big tuna eater, but he had one the other day and he was super into it. So he said, please give me a bunch more. And so I did. I've picked up 6 of them. I've got 2 of this tomato basil. The one underneath that is tomato and onion. And this one is just mayonnaise and corn. So I picked up 2 of each. Now something that I absolutely love is smoked oysters. Now over here is kind of my meat area. Usually I buy my meat from Costco. Instead, I've picked up from Woolworths. It's not the cheapest. I probably didn't get the best price. But for right now, with the prices as they are, it fit into my budget and I'm pretty content with what I picked up. Now I'll start at the back here because this is kind of a convenience thing that I do. And one day I will probably make them myself. Day is not today. So I picked up these chicken portions. This is Nashville style and then Louisiana style. This one's got a little bit of heat to it, and these are super delicious. I air fry them, and my husband and I can have like 2 chicken bits with a bit of salad. Perfect. In fact, this is what I'm going to cook tonight. I might do a mixture of the Nashville and Louisiana because Louisiana is not hot, but super delicious. I picked up a whole chicken. This was $5 a kilo, so this is about $10.48. Now, when you buy it online, I really like how Woolworths did it. The $10.48, I pay a certain amount of price for how much chicken I want. I think it was $11 is what they asked. And then because this is only $10.48, they refunded me the difference, which was super awesome. I'm super pleased with that because it's really hard for them to get the exact with a whole chicken that's already packaged up. So if you're wondering how they do it, that's how. They give you a price and then they go for a little bit under and then refund you the difference. Now their chorizo sausage, this was half price. I pretty much always get chorizo when it's half price. And this is something I don't usually buy. In fact, I don't actually think the last time I bought chicken from Woolworths like this, but I bought some lovely legs and I'm super pleased with that. In fact, if you look, it's $7 a kilo and I bought 1 kilo. So I got 7 cents extra on this. So you know what, Woolworths? I appreciate the gift. And last but not least, I picked up some pork mince. I've been picking this up pretty regularly right now. This is what I picked up meat-wise, my snacks, and just my everyday vegetables and dairy. So a nice little haul. I think this is actually going to be probably the first time in a little bit that I felt really satisfied with how much that I've gotten, that I'm pretty confident that this will do really well for the next week. A couple of weeks there, even though I have bought quite a few things, I just haven't felt like I have bought enough things. So that worries in the back of my head. But this week, actually, I am pretty happy and confident. Thanks guys so much for watching this video. If this is something that you really enjoyed, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure to comment below anything that you liked. Maybe there's the product that you think was really terrible that I bought. I would love to hear it. Something that you absolutely love. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I am coming out with videos pretty much weekly at the moment. Sometimes I put out 2 a week, which is pretty cool, so you might enjoy that too. Make sure to check out some of my other videos. You can find them in the description below, but otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.